Hello you guys, today we're going to be making some delicious chicken salad and this is a really good recipe if you're trying to stay healthy. So if you want to learn how to make this recipe, just keep on watching.
Alright you guys, so to start my salad, I'm going to start by using 1 whole cup of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm also going to be using the organic apple cider vinegar, and I've got 1/2 cup, so that goes in. And 1 teaspoon of sumac. And if you guys don't know what this spice is, you can tell this spice is red in color. It's more like a burgundy. And this is a very sour tasting lemon-like spice, and you can find this in most Arabic groceries, and you know they bring this from the Middle East. And if you have a problem finding it in stores, then you can always go on Amazon or eBay. I happen to find mine in the store, and I live in Michigan, so you know it's pretty much everywhere. So you use 1 teaspoon of this, and I'm going to be using 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Half a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of thyme, and this is thyme leaf, this is the dry, 1 whole teaspoon of mint, 1 whole teaspoon of oregano, 1 whole teaspoon of basil, 1 whole teaspoon of parsley, 1 whole teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of honey, and that's the second one of the honey, half a teaspoon of mustard, and we're going to juice 1 whole lemon into this. So I'm going to cut mine in half and juice it over. So this whole lemon goes in. That's 1/2. And the second half. And you give this a good mix. And there you have your dressing. I'm also going to use this to marinate my chicken. So half of it is going to go on my salad, the other half onto my chicken. That's it. And you guys, before I do anything to the chicken, I like to remove the fat off because there's usually a lot of fat on the edges. This one doesn't have too much, but I'd like to take the fat off. And so I like to cut my chicken into thin pieces, like this. Pretty much go across and make them nice and thin. This is what you want them to look like. So once you've got your chicken pieces cut, you just want to go ahead and add some of your dressing on top. Not that much. And you're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes. But before we do that, we're going to add a few more spices. And you guys, make sure you wash your chicken before you even start cutting it. I forgot to mention that part. Make sure you wash your chicken before you cut it. That way, you know, you're going to be using the same sauce here to cook the chicken. So I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 whole packet of this Goya vegetable seasoning. Mix it. You can already see the beautiful color of the chicken. And you just let this sit for 15 minutes while you chop your salad. Alright you guys, so for my vegetables, I have here a big bowl of water, and I've already washed my vegetables, but because this is salad and you want your vegetables to be extra clean, you leave them inside the water, especially the lettuce, because you want to make sure that it gets washed really well. So letting it sit in the water makes sure that you get all and everything, like all the dirt or anything that's on the lettuce off of it, and it's a little bit cleaner that way. So I have here lettuce, tomatoes, green peppers, cucumbers, and orange pepper. I'm pretty much using a combination of everything, and I'm going to be using also some olives. These are black olives in a can, and some red kidney beans, and I've got some frozen parsley, which I'm just going to thaw, and you can see this just nice and softens up softly, so that goes with it as well. So I'm going to chop all these up and come back and show you what I have. So here we go. I'm going to start by chopping up my lettuce. Just chop across. I really don't like the end pieces, so I'm just going to take those out. And the same thing with your green pepper. Cut it. That one broke. That's okay. And make it into bite-sized pieces. Not that much. And go ahead and add your orange peppers. Add your cucumbers. And add your radishes. Add your tomatoes. And you guys, these are actually peeled olives. So the pitted olives, they're pitted olives, so the seed has already been removed, as you can see, so you just put them in. The light beans are going in. Scatter them all over. See how nice that looks? On top. Again, you want to make them look pretty. And I'm going to be taking out my frozen parsley. As you can see, as soon as you take it out, it literally like dissolves. And you guys, the reason why I like to add in my beans and beets and all those vegetables, you can pretty much add in anything that you feel has a lot of protein, because this is a main meal. It's just not like a regular salad. We're going to be making this as a main meal. And my son, who's almost 5, he loves this salad. So the more beans, you can do hummus, you can do black peas, red kidney beans, whatever that you have on hand, it will taste really good with this kind of salad. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in here my almonds or cashews, or also whatever you have. So I'm going to be using some almonds. So my main focus is to make the salad really delicious but also extra healthy. So in here I have added 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to be adding in some almonds. About that much. And once your almonds look like this, that's such a beautiful color, you know they're ready. So you let them cool for about a minute, and then you put them on top of your salad.
Okay.
Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So now I'm going to go ahead and use the same pan. Did you see? So now into the same pan, I'm not even going to add any more oil because I have plenty of oil in here. I'm going to dump this into here and cook that for about 15-20 minutes. Once you dump it in, gorgeous chicken. You just want to stir it, let it heat just a little, and go ahead and cover this and let this cook for about 15-20 minutes until you see the color is right. Alright you guys, this has been cooking for about 10 minutes on high heat. The water has not evaporated fully, so I'm going to turn the heat down to medium and give this a mix and let this cook for an additional 10 minutes. And my kitchen just smells so good. The smell of the thymes and the oregano and the basil and the mint is just so good that this is like the best way to cook your chicken breast. So I just tasted my chicken and it's missing a little bit of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of salt in. Get a mix, and about 3 more minutes I'm going to turn this off. Alright, so this gorgeous chicken is all done cooking, and now it will go on top of my salad. This is completely optional, but you can also add some croutons, which I'm going to be adding just a little bit. And the very last part, we're going to be adding our dressing. So go ahead and drizzle it. Make sure you get all of it, or as much as you like.
And once you've added your dressing on top, you should have a delicious salad that looks like this one. If you guys do like this video and you would like more recipes, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Yay! One more time.